From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LALATE.
It's a big morning on Mornings Crypto as cryptocurrency continues to crash. A week ago today, I told you that the cryptocurrency crash would be coming on Sunday. It did. It came on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. On Tuesday, I told you not to buy. Actually, Monday, I told you not to buy because we'll be going lower. And that Tuesday, we did go lower. Wednesday and Thursday, I told you do not buy because we're going to retest our crash levels by the weekend. Today's Saturday, and guess what? We're retesting the crash levels. All the coins are now at lower levels than the crash of last Sunday to Tuesday, and potentially going worse. In fact, cryptocurrency is going much lower, and I have been predicting this for several weeks. I predicted this weekend, and I told you it would be happening this week as well. Let's go over what price predictions you need to know for the new week. In this video, we'll be going over the top cryptocurrencies of 2021. I'll be going over which coins to buy, which coins not to buy, which coins to sell, and which coins not to sell. I'll be giving you price predictions from your coins. And some of this news may not be the type of news you want to hear, but we'll be going over all the details you need to see across the board. We'll be looking at coins like Bitcoin and also Ethereum. Yeah, you see that right. And then we'll be looking at Doge taking another dive and Polygon going down badly. And then we'll be looking at AMP falling apart and also Aave dropping below those last crash levels. We'll be looking at coins like LivePeer, which has been really plummeting across the board. A lot of coins in a big recording this morning, and let's get to all the details starting right now on Mornings Crypto. How are you? Boy, what a week it has been, and I got to tell you, I told you it was happening, and I'm going to tell you where we're heading as well. So subscribe. 400,000 subscribers, a YouTube record. The fastest growing cryptocurrency channel for a reason. I'm not here to sell you fake snake oil. I tell you bad news and good news as well. I told you a market crash was going to come last Sunday, and it came. I told you we were going to go down on Monday and Tuesday, and we were not finished crashing, and we did. I told you do not buy Wednesday and Thursday, that we're going to have newer lows on Saturday, and that by Sunday we will be below the crash levels. We are. So subscribe. 400,000 subscribers. In this video, I'll be going over how to buy, where to sell, which coins to stay away from, which coins are good. We'll be going over a whole host of coins, and let's start right now. Here's what you need to know, is that you are either on the buy side or you're on the sell side. I'm going to cover you in this video. You are either a novice or an advanced. I'm going to cover you in this video. And you either are trying to figure out how to stabilize or how to make a big profit. I'll go over that as well. Let's look at the market right off the bat so we get a sense of where we are this morning. Here you go. So what are we looking at? Well, you're looking at a one-day chart. This is Gemini, one of the platforms you could buy a coin on. And we're looking at Bitcoin, and my mouse is in the chart. We're looking at one day, folks. We're not looking at 7 days. Look how bad this is. 30,000. Yeah, Bitcoin went to 30,000 a day. How low is this? Let's look at the market crash from a few days ago, 29,000. So, but it was really only 29,000 for a second. It was 30,000 during the market crash. So guess what? We're doing exactly what I told you was going to happen. We're going to be going below this week's market crash with, yes, you ready for this? The 5th market crash this weekend. This is a market crash underway. So, how do we know this? It's very predictable. It's very obvious. It happened before. 3 weeks ago, there was a People's Republic of China announcement that caused a market crash on a Tuesday. By Wednesday, we fully rebounded, meaning whatever coin went from $2 to $1 went back to $2. On Thursday, that same week, there was another People's Republic of China announcement. Market crashed again. By Friday, it fully rebounded. Good news. By Saturday, it went much higher. So by Saturday, you were above the crash levels of 1 and 2. But Sunday, well, actually Saturday afternoon, into Sunday, that week, the most abrasive, the most comprehensive crash of the 3. Crash number 3. By the time you got into crash number 3 on that Sunday night of that same week, it was the biggest crash, the longest crash that went over for the most hours, at which coins got below the levels of the 2 prior crashes. And what was more pervasive was that after that Sunday was over, some coins rebounded into Monday and Tuesday, but a lot of coins took weeks to rebound. But here's what's bigger issue, is that even for the coins that rebounded, for the whole entire cryptocurrency industry, from after that crash number 3, this is what happened. Coins degraded in value after those 3 crashes about 3% every 48 hours over 3 weeks. Now imagine losing 3% on your investment on anything every 40 hours for 3 weeks. It's going to go down a lot. There's a lot of days in 3 weeks. That's a long devaluation process. So coming into about 2 weeks ago, I said there's going to be a massive market crash. And I said you need to be ready for it. You don't want to be on the buy side for anything unless you know what you're doing. What were my market indicators? Bitcoin under 35,000 or Ethereum under 2,500 for more than 24 hours. I said if either event occurs, we're going to a market crash. Then as we got into the Friday, last Friday, not this Friday, but the Friday before that, Ethereum fell to 2,200. I said red lights. Now the market crash is about to happen. Why? Because 2,200 was the last level that Ethereum was before that third market crash. And then last Sunday, bam, market crash. Fueled by the People's Republic of China, back again with another announcement. The market crash last Sunday was different in one regard. It went on for a while. Saturday, Monday. By Monday, I said, folks, this is going on for a while. Do not buy. Do not buy. And they were all this superlative, rose-colored glasses, fake narrative, snake oil YouTube channel saying, big pop, big pop. I'm like, no, you're crashing. You're crashing. Don't buy, don't buy, don't buy. You're crashing. And we were crashing. We still got to lowest level. By Tuesday, we're at the lowest level. So then came the recordings on this channel on Tuesday, Wednesday. I said, guess what? The first market crash, the second market crash, we fully rebounded. We came back. We fully rebounded. If we went from 2 to 1, we went back to 2. We haven't rebounded on any coin. Not one coin has gone back to that Saturday's level before this last market crash. This is not a good signal. So I said, you know what I'm going to look in this market for, and you're going to look with me, to whether the coins are going to stabilize and stay flat, at least for the rest of this week. Because they're not going back up. They're at least stay flat. If they don't stay flat, we're in trouble. If they start to devalue, having not rebounded from this crash of this last weekend, having not rebounded to the price levels of last Saturday, if they start to devalue even further, slide down slowly, I said, this is very bad news. You're going to have this weekend the same type of crash you had on that crash number 3 weeks ago, where the coins just did not have enough support, and they just said, I'm just going to devalue slowly. Well, the only difference is they're devaluing a little bit too fast at the moment. This is Saturday. Saturday is the day in which coins are usually up. This is the big up day. And today, guess what they're doing? Exactly what I predicted. They're heading right back to the crash levels of Monday and Tuesday this week. So where are we going? My prediction at this moment may not be happy news for some viewers. If you are a holder of coins that you bought at a high price level, we are heading to a much lower low. So whatever the lows were of Tuesday, we're going to go below those lows. So we just saw on the Bitcoin chart, which I'll go back to, that the lowest low of Tuesday was about 29,000 for a few minutes, but it was basically 30,000. We hit 30,000 today already on Bitcoin, and we're just on a Saturday. We are going to go below the lowest low of Tuesday, which is 29,000. Let me go over first, and this I'm referring to when? By Monday. By Monday, we will be below the levels of the lowest low of Tuesday. So here you go. Here is Bitcoin, and I'm in the chart. This is the lowest low. It may have gotten to 28 for a second. Yeah, I guess it got to 28,000 on the Tuesday crash. But right now, Bitcoin has gone as low as 30,000. We're going to get to 28,000 by Sunday on Bitcoin. Ethereum. How low did Ethereum go in the lowest in that Tuesday crash? It got to 1,700. How low is Ethereum right now? Ethereum right now is 1,700. It's no bueno. Ethereum is already at the crash levels of Tuesday. Doge is holding up a little bit better. Doge is holding better. It is not going yet back down to those crash levels, which were, I think was 16 cents, 18 cents, 18 cents. So Doge is holding up relatively good. There are exceptions to what I'm explaining to you. So you can see down the 7-day chart, Doge is stabilized up here, which is good news for Doge. It's stable up in the 20s, at least at the moment. Polygon, let's look at Polygon. How low did Polygon go during that crash? It got to 104. Where's Polygon right now? 103. So Polygon, actually today Polygon got to 102. So Polygon is literally almost at the crash level of, it went to 93. Oh, my mistake. It went to 93 on Tuesday. So it's at 103 102 right now, and its lowest low is 93. So it's 10 cents away. It's going to hit it in the next 24 hours. AMP. How low did AMP is 5 cents right now? AMP is actually downtrending at the moment. How low did AMP go during the market crash? It went to 5 cents. So there you go. AMP is already at the Tuesday levels. So now you've already seen 2 coins in a row, Polygon and AMP, that are already at that Tuesday crash numbers. I think Aave is as well, because I remember Aave was like a 179. Yeah, Aave went to 177 on Tuesday. Aave right now is 178. So it's at Tuesday's crash levels. And there's Decentraland. You get the message. You get the point. So whatever Tuesday's numbers were, we're heading to those Tuesday numbers right now. When? Between now and Sunday. It could be by this afternoon. A lot of coins are already there. So every coin is going to get to those levels likely by Sunday. If not, there will be anomalies, like perhaps Doge is holding up relatively well at the moment. But there's always anomalies, and maybe they visit that low later. So that's first item. What then next week? Here comes the bad news. I think it's just going lower. I think it's just going to continue to devalue 3% day after day, week after week. The coins are going to downtrend, devalue, lose value about 3% every 24 to 48 hours for 3 weeks. And within those 3 weeks, they will be lower down the hill that they ran up. What's that hill? That hill is that mountain that coins ran up from January to May. You know what happened. Coins that were at a cheap price point ran up in January to May. Let's look at Bitcoin, for example, as a chart. Here you go. So how has Bitcoin ran up? Bitcoin ran up from like 24,000, 20,000 all the way and is now halfway down the hill. Let's look at other coins that have had big run-ups, like Ethereum. So let's look at its run up the hill. There you go. So how low is Ethereum going to downdraft over the next few weeks? Ethereum will get to about a $1,100 coin. Bitcoin will get to about a $26,000 coin in the next 3 weeks. But are we done there yet? No. Then comes the whammo, the nail in the coffin. The fourth People's Republic of China announcement. You know there's going to be a fourth People's Republic of China announcement. And it's not going to be what's causing the coins to go down over the next 3 weeks. The coins are just going to go down over the next 3 weeks on their own accord. They're just devaluing. And when they're halfway down that mountain or substantially down the mountain, bam, the People's Republic of China is going to come in. And guess what Bitcoin is going to be then? Under 25,000. Ethereum, under 1,000. Yeah, we will be heading into the end of the summer and into the fall, and crypto winter may be around the corner. That's what's going to be happening. So now that you understand where coins are going, what should you be thinking? I had a lot of great questions on Overnight's Crypto, so let me use those questions as sort of the focal point going forward. We have buyers and sellers on this channel, people who are holders and people who are wanting to hold. Let me focus first on my current coin holders, people who have coins and are wondering what to do with them. You have to decide why you have the coin. You may have bought the coin for a different purpose than what it is now. Some people may have bought coins before they found this channel, hoping to get 1,000% return in 3 months and get out of the coin. You weren't intending to hold the coins for 5 years. You were intending to hold the coins for a few months and get a nice return on your money. Here's what I need you to know. You can no longer use that as an investment strategy. These coins at 3 months will be substantially lower than where they are now. So you cannot use them as a buy and hold strategy for 3 months. If you can adapt yourself into a buy and hold for 5-year policy, then you're fine. So let's say you had bought AMP at 3 cents, and your intention was to hold it for 3 months, hoping that it's going to go to 34 cents. It's not going to go to 34 cents in 3 months. So if you need that money and you were only hoping to be in the position for 3 months, you need to decide what to do, whether you want to get out or stay in. But if you don't need the money and you can modify your position to now, I will just leave the coin alone. It'll come back within a year. I know I'm in a downdrafting position. I know I'm in a devaluing asset, but the asset will come back in a year or 2 years. Then you can leave that money alone. It'll come back. Bitcoin, for example, will go to 100,000 within 3 years or 5 years. But before Bitcoin goes to 100,000, it's going to 25,000 or sub 25,000. Ethereum will go to 10,000 within 5 years. But before it goes to 10,000, it will potentially go under 1,000. And Doge will go to $1 within the end of the year or next year. But before it does that, it could potentially go to 12 cents, 11 cents. So I want you to understand where coins are going. That's for my people who currently own coins. All right, for people who do not own coins and want to make money, can you make money? Absolutely. So how do you make money in this market? The way you make money in this market is clearly eliminating one of the investment strategies from spring of this year. Buying and hold and selling in 3 months. You cannot buy and hold for 3 months and just sell. That's not going to work because you're buying it. You're going to buy, what are you going to do? Buy Bitcoin at 30,000 today, and in 3 months from now, it'll be 27,000. You have lost money. You can't do that. Or 20,000 or 24,000. You can't do that. So there are other strategies on buying and selling. And what are they? They are very quick buy and sell positions, of which I identify them as really 2 types. You're buying and selling within a few days, or you're buying and selling within a few hours to a day and a half. Let's look at the first opportunity, which is buying and selling in a few hours. This is the easiest of the strategies. That you're going to start by going to your coin charts, and you're likely going to look at both crashing coins and zooming coins. Coins that are having a pop to go up and coins that are having a big drop to go down. So we're currently on one of the exchanges here, and there's a third column over, where if you click that column, it'll show you the worst performing coin of the moment. There you go. LivePeer is number 2 as worst performing coin right now. Now, LivePeer is a very volatile coin, so that is good news for you. So you want to focus on getting into a coin that is really oversold in its trend down. LivePeer down 13% right now, and get out of it a few hours later when it comes back up. Is there any coin that does that? Almost all the coins do that. Now, the other way to look at the situation is to also on the same chart, then click it again and see which coins are having a nice pop up at the moment. So the coins that are having a nice pop up at the moment, SushiSwap. Now, SushiSwap has had several days in which it's had nice pop ups. Here's an example of why this technique works. 3 days ago and 4 days ago, 4 days ago and 3 days ago, SushiSwap was way up. Yesterday, SushiSwap was way down. I said, hey, this is an obvious coin to buy. It's had 2 big days up. Now it's down. Buy it on the downdraft, and it's going to pop up, 8, 10, 9%. And that's what it's doing. What are you focusing on the strategy? You're focusing on getting in and getting out with a 20% return, 30% return. You're not looking at a 300% return. You're looking at about 20% return in a few hours, if not a day and a half or a day and a quarter. Because after that, the coin's going to devalue. It's like a coin that's going down like this, And then looks like there's an opportunity as it pops up for you to grab it on a pop-up before it gets worse down. That's sort of what the coin's graph is going to look like. Let's look at some charts to get an example of coins that have that opportunity. So here's Doge. So we're looking at Doge over the 7-day chart. Got to 18 cents, up to 27 cents within just about a day and a half. That is a beautiful flipping opportunity. Let's look at Polygon. Anything here? We're looking at Polygon. Let's look at even the 24-hour chart. Any opportunity in Polygon? Yeah, so Polygon 104, 110. So Polygon, you could potentially see an opportunity to get at 90 cents out at $1.15, which would be almost 20% return. Let's look at a AMP. An AMP is, potentially getting it at, well, AMP is a little worrisome because look at this chart. There is no uptrend here. You can't do day trading on AMP at the moment because there's no uptrend on that chart. That's not to say you can't do it in, well, let's look at the 1-day chart. Even worse, yeah. So AMP does not give you an opportunity because there's no movement. Now Aave, Aave has those swings. You need swings to make this profit strategy work. How low is this? 177. How high is this? 190. Good. How high is this one over here? 188, 190. Good. So that's just 24 hours. How about a little bit further out? How high did it go? 220, 212. So if you got an Aave at, let's say, how low did it go? 170 and got out at 212. That's a nice return. And you can do this time and time again. Decentraland. Decentraland, interesting moves here as well. So not big moves, but about a 10-cent move there across the board. All right, so now let's turn to the next opportunity, which is a little bit harder in a downdrafting market where you're going to buy a coin and sell it in about 3 days. There will be times in this downdraft over the next 3 weeks where coins just go up for a few days. They will. And there will be the fake narrative people out there with the rose-colored glasses says, hey, coins are coming back. After the coin went from $100 to $2 and then goes up to $7 for a few days. We was like, hey, it's up to $7. We came back. No, you're down from $100. You're not up. You're not back. You're just trying to get some feet under your legs. But imagine if you ride it from 2 to 7 and then you get out because you understand there's a coin that lost 98% of its value in a week. Then guess what? You're going to get out when it goes from 2 to 7 because guess what? After that, it's going to 50 cents. The chart's going to look like this. We're going down, and there will be a time in which coins do come up for a day or two, and then they're going to go right back more lower. That opportunity is not today yet. I mean, it could be today, but it's not opportunity yet. So it's a real harder buy and sell opportunity because you have to anticipate the pop up, get into the pop up, and then get out before it downdrafts you again. How do you find those coins? You're going to find those coins on ranking them based upon Gemini, like in the right column, and seeing the coins that have the biggest pop at the moment. If you don't have any opportunities on Gemini, you have to go to coinmarketcap.com, which is over here. And on coinmarketcap.com, do we have any coins right now that are up with big pops this morning? Let's take a look. Let's go in the split screen right now. So I'm going to click the 24-hour chart on coinmarketcap.com and see any coin that's up a lot. Wow. Bing, 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 bing. Big winner right off the bat. CELO, C-E-L-O, up 30% today. There you go. That's your opportunity to have flipped today. Now, obviously, I'm a little bit late to the casino, late to the rodeo, because I would have gotten into the coin at the 20% up, or 15% up. Now at 30% up, we may be late to the game because they may not be right anymore up. But it is up 74% in 7 days. Wait, yeah, you heard that right. In a downdrafting market, it is up 74%. Is there any other coin that's up that much in this market? No. So, wow. This coin is the only coin that is up in coinmarketcap.com for 7 days. And it's up 74%. and it's up 30% for the day. I think there's going to be a lot of CeeLo videos coming up. The chart, let's take a look at the chart. So, because I'm learning about the coin with you live on air right at this time. What does this chart look like? Let's look at the 1 month on the chart. Oh, so it took a dive during the crash, and it just started running. It's just been running for a month. Let's look at the 7-day. Wow, it's straight up. It barely even crashed this week. Let's look at the 3 month. Okay, so this coin was higher 3 months ago. This was a $6 coin, and for some reason it downdrafted for 3 months since May. But for some reason it's coming back, not fully back to May levels. Interesting. So that's how you really find the opportunities out of nowhere in a downdrafting market. What are our takeaways today? Our takeaways are a lot. First, we need to know where we're going and how we're heading there. Here are the takeaways. Number one. Well, let's go over how we got here. I had predicted there was going to be a market crash for 3 weeks. Then a week ago, I said it's coming this Sunday, and it came on Sunday. Then it came Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But by Monday, I said, we're not out of the crash. Don't buy yet. And we weren't out of the market crash. Then came Wednesday. I said, I don't like what's going on. The coins have not rebounded to Saturday's levels. That means we're going to go lower than our Tuesday crashes by the weekend. We're now going lower than your Tuesday market crashes from the weekend. Should you be a buyer of anything? One, you should absolutely never think anymore for several months until I can tell you when, that you can buy a coin and 3 months later you're going to have a valuation that's higher. Your coins that you buy today will be worth less in 3 months across the board. So you should not buy to sell within 3 months. You can buy to hold for 5 years, but understand the coins are going to continue to devalue. Number two, the devaluation will continue progressively, slowly over the next 3 weeks until another market crash that'll be severe when the People's Republic makes another announcement within 3 weeks. At that point, it'll bring you to the bottom of the mountain that we were at in February or March. The 4 market crashes that we've suffered so far are not done, because I do believe that this weekend will be the 5th market crash, where we're going to see coins at lower levels than the crash of this Tuesday. Next. Should you buy anything? Yes, only for a very short period of times for profit taking, for basically trading activity. You should be buying coins for 3-day spreads where you get in and get out when there's pops in the markets. We don't have a pop in the market. What's a pop in the market? Where coins are just all up. You're going to look at coin market cap, and it's going to be all greens. All coins are going up. You're going to go into the coin, and then you're going to get out at the top of the coin, because guess what? That is not going to be a sustainable uptrend. The coins are going to go right back down. You'll see those days where you'll look on CoinMarketCap and everything will be up 16%. It'll be for 1 day, maybe a day and a half, and you'll get right out, because guess what? That's not going to happen. That is a harder buying and selling opportunity. The easier buying and selling opportunity are your day trades, where coins that have big swerves in a single day, you can get in at the low end and sell at the high end and get a nice 20% return, and then do it just a few hours later with another coin. And those opportunities will be available all the way downtrending. And there you go. I appreciate all your great comments and questions on Overnight's Crypto. And I appreciate all those viewers bringing me new coins to discuss in this coverage of this channel as well. And with that, make sure you subscribe. Join me this afternoon with Overnight's Crypto starting at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. That's new coverage of what may happen later today. That'll be a new video. And then we go into Evening's Crypto at 7 o'clock as well. And with that, subscribe. 400,000 subscribers, fastest growing YouTube channel for crypto. And once you're part of this channel, hit that subscribe button. Next, expanding into stock coverage in the next few days. Also, like this video, 2,000-3,000 likes, and consider becoming a member. I next back with you with Noontime LA, covering financial news. Stay informed, stay focused, have a beautiful morning.